What is going on, boys? Welcome back to another video. My name's Zell, if you don't already know. And today we're going to be talking about what is the optimum training split to have in the gym. So these days, if you go on TikTok or you go on Google or YouTube, you're going to be able to find 1,000 different programs with 1,000 different splits. People say uppers, lowers, and push-pull, and then you have the row splits where you just hit one muscle group a week. And I just wanted to come on and really talk to the people who have no experience to about 1 or 2 years. So if you're fairly inexperienced and you're looking for what's the best option for you, I'm going to give you boys a little bit of advice about what to pick or what not to pick. And to put it simply, if you're looking for the perfect split for you when you are fairly inexperienced, you're not focused on the right thing. So I fell into the trap a little bit when I was early in my sort of lifting career, if you want to call it that. And I was trying to find the perfect workouts of what muscles to hit, when to hit them and all that. But I feel like focusing on that way too early in my lifting journey was probably the wrong move. And there's other things I would have prioritized way more than what training split I should do. So I'm just going to quickly list you 3 things that instead of focusing on your training split, I feel like these are going to benefit you way more to focus on. Now, the number one thing and the first thing you boys should really be concerned about is training with intensity. And it's really easy for people to sit there and say, oh, I train hard. But are you really putting in the work? Are you doing like a 30-40 minute session and then running out of the gym? So I feel like you got to really ask yourself, am I training hard enough? Am I putting my body under enough stress to grow? And if you're not, I would highly suggest just focus on the intensity of your workouts before you start to think about anything else. At the end of the day, if you want your body to grow, you have to put your body under stress. You have to cause a reaction in your body, so it has to feel like it can't do the work, so it has to grow and adapt to actually complete the workouts. And this isn't going to happen unless you're training with high amounts of intensity. So that's the number one thing I would focus on. The next thing I would worry about is proper lifting technique. Now, you can do all the splits in the world, all the craziest training programs you can think of or you can find, but you're not going to grow your muscles without having proper form. So I feel like it is really important to do your research, to practice, to learn, to really be a sponge in the gym and find out how you can properly execute movements so your muscles are getting the most benefit they can possibly get from your movements. Yes, you can still make gains with not as good form if you can learn how to actually execute the movements properly. And the last thing I would focus on instead of a split is just being consistent. And I think for a lot of people, being consistent is often one of the hardest things you can do. I don't think many people enjoy training their ass off every single day. It's more of a thing just to be disciplined and be consistent and be in the gym, 4 or 5 times a week, even when you don't want to. That is really going to, get you the maximum gains that you're looking for. So boys, I wouldn't stress too much. If you're in the gym, that's already the first step ticked. And if you're trying to find the perfect workout split, it's actually not a bad thing. It shows that you're interested and ready to learn. I just don't think it's completely necessary if you're early in your lifting journey to worry about what muscles to hit on what day. I would focus on these 3 things: intensity, form, and consistency. And if you can nail those 3 things early on in your journey, you're going to set yourself up for years and years to come when you start to go look for those really complicated workout programs that are going to hit each muscle group twice a week and whatever it is. But boys, I will end the video there. I hope that helped some of you. It's definitely helped me in my gym journey, or whatever you want to call it. Thanks for watching anyway. If you haven't subscribed, hit that button. It does really help me out. Check out my socials. I'll chuck them in the description, and I will see you boys in the next video. Thanks, boys.